nothing changed but my level. I've been fucking up the game on the regular. She ain't fucking with you lames cause you regular. Ain't nothing gonna change but my level. Ooh, ain't nothing changed but my level. I've been fucking up the game on the regular. She ain't fucking with you lames cause you regular. I've been fucking up the game on the regular.
Ooh, yeah, I've been posted on the count, from Philly to New York to California.
You had a queen in the very flesh, sold it for four of a coin. Let's go!
MTCB.
Hey, stylish, I heard you quit. How? Did you give up? I mean, yeah, did you give up? Or do you got music? This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stop me. Naming that motherfucker in a way that's really trying to fuck with me. Confident, not cocky, energy speaks for me. Big Mac, bad energy, low bars don't serve it out. This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stop me. Naming that motherfucker in a way that's really trying to fuck with me. Confident, not cocky, energy speaks for me. Big Mac, bad energy, low bars don't serve it out. This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stop me. Naming that bitch in the rap game that's really trying to top me. I'm so razor pop, posting up just a highlight kid copy. Gang big make it slide. Why you think you wanna wipe me? This is shadow work on the inside. I'm manifesting all my good vibes. I ain't holding it. I congratulate it. My pride's late that I'm holding on. This is confidence and not your ambition. You can't handle it to carry on. How you say cause I'm moving on? Yeah, you want it cause you know it's going. Really think I'm with another nigga. Time to focus on the bigger picture. Time to sit on the demons again. I know I look for you to save the sinner. Trying to force a heavy handed with you. Your rejection was a wake up call. And baby, I promise I'm never bitter. You can stay cold, but deep in your soul, you know this connection is fucking with ya. Getting the cards, even the eyes, the house community familiar with ya. Keep throwing hate, swinging in love, keep throwing shade, I'm like in the mud, nigga. This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stop me. Nigga, that motherfucker in the way that's really trying to fuck with. Confidence not high, energy speaks for me. Big fat, fat energy, low five don't serve it out. This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stop me. Nigga, that motherfucker in the way that's really trying to fuck with. Confidence not high, energy speaks for me. Big fat energy, low five don't serve it out. You had a queen in the royal flush, only the four of a kind. Never remember I'm giving you, walk hard in the track the whole time. The rest of the days I'm drawn to, already on my front show side. Give it diamonds, I'm back to the club, yo, you're a speedy, you're kind of my vibe. Don't get shy, that's what you asking for. You fucked up, no one changing your mind. But you played it to stay there. You fucked up and you're wasting my time. I thought we were building a full house, I was betting while you rolled the dice. But this time I'm leaving the table. Take my chips and I leave you behind. Generosity, my situation, drinking it back to back faces. I had a contender. But you were like, you just make it pretend that all of the game you be spending it. All such a bitch, you're burning it. Still the beginning, cause I never learned no single alone, I'm saying it. This shit ain't stop me, no, that shit ain't stop me. Naming up motherfucker in a way that's really trying to fuck with me. Confident, not cocky, energy speaks for me. Big Mac, bad energy, low five don't serve it out. This shit ain't stop me, that shit ain't stopping me. Naming up motherfucker in a way that's really trying to fuck with me. Confident, not cocky, energy speaks for me. Big Mac, bad energy, low five don't serve it out. Speak for me, bitch. Don't serve me now. Niggas not motherfucking anyway. That shit don't serve me how.
What y'all think about that? Welcome back. Welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. It is 2 Cents Tuesday, and that was a track that was dropped in 2020 by Madam Stylish. Madam Stylish. That's right.
She coming.
She coming.
She coming.
She coming. Unfortunately, Madam Stylish hasn't published any music, and she's actually out of the rap game, as far as I know. I mean, I worked with her. I helped her produce this song. You know, unfortunately, I lost her to borderline depression. So, guys, you know, on our health day is Thursday. Make sure to tune in on Thursday. You know, talk more about health situations, you know. on different things like that. Don't be ashamed to voice your opinion or ask the question about something that you have been wanting to you have been wanting to ask about. So that's for Thursday. But today, Fred is here. Today is 2 Cents Tuesday, where we what do we do?
We talk shit. Talk a lot of shit about things.
We find stories.
Stuff in the media.
That's right. We give our 2 cents, you know, and we address our audience comments as well. And also on Tuesdays is our day where we do interviews with our featured guests. Today we don't have a guest, so but we got a lot of good, interesting stories for you guys and some good music.
Yeah, we got
so
something to say
that's
about
what we're gonna
stuff.
do. And then later on, we gonna be well. I don't know what Fred gonna do. That cherry was good.
It really was.
Them Queen Anne cordial cherries, chocolate covered cherries. Later on, I'm gonna be at 9 North. What is it?
9 North what?
9 North. I'm gonna be at the D Cafe in Darby.
Oh yeah, the
Y'all know
cafe.
Yeah. So there's something going on down there. It's the Wham event. Make sure you guys get down there. Biggs is hosting that thing going down. All right, and then they're gonna have another one next week. So that was that. All right, so y'all ready for some crazy stories?
Yeah, this is
Huh?
Y'all gonna like this.
All right, we gonna get in this. This is nasty though. I think it's a little nasty.
Yeah, you take this one. This is weird.
What, I gotta take it because
Yeah.
it's weird?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make it weird too.
Yeah.
Why do I always gotta take the weird stories? Okay, this Florida aquarium, they blame this manatee's death on high intensity sex with another male manatee, which also came out to be his brother. Yes. He died. Okay, let me tell you.
I'm glad
Because let me
I'm glad I told you to take this one. But go ahead.
The manatee's name was Hugh, and his brother Buffett, I think it is Buffett. So let me just read the story. So Fred is what's his name. But anyway, he died from a 14.5 centimeter rip in his colon. A Florida aquarium is attributing the April death of a popular manatee high-intensity sex with his brother, Hugh, a manatee at the Moat Marine Laboratory and Aquarium in Sarasota, Florida. He died in April at the age of 38. He had been there for a long time, you know, and the staff had begun to notice that it was a change in his behavior at the end of April. So they started monitoring. He became unresponsive and ultimately was determined to have died. You know, they was watching. They said earlier that week, the report, you know, they did like a autopsy report. It revealed that he died from a 14.5 centimeter rip in his colon caused by a sexual encounter with another male manatee. And that was Buffett, who is also his brother, according to them, you know. So they took a fecal sample collected from Hugh after the encounter was confirmed. It confirmed the presence of fresh blood. So, and, you know, they noted that the manatees were engaging in sexual behavior continued throughout the day. So, you know, they said then around 5:15 p.m., Buffett was seen penetrating Hugh. And when he swam away, witnesses noticed Hugh was at the bottom of the pool and unresponsive. It was later confirmed that he was dead. Phew. That's crazy. So the aquarium addressed Hughes' death on Facebook, saying the manatees engaged in natural yet increased mating behavior observed and documented in manatees both in managed care and in the wild.
So it was natural.
Well, that's what they said. Although the aquarium said that Buffet and Hughes was the first time such heightened mating behavior was witnessed between two manatees, it was said that in previous years, the two annually exhibited approximately 2 months of seasonal behavior changes, including, but not limited to, an increase in sexual behavior.
Sounds like there is
There was both observed initiating and
By
mutually
who?
seeking interactions. From
who though? Like what weirdo?
They said there was no obvious signs of discomfort or distress, such as listing, crunching, or active avoidance that would have triggered a need for intervention.
All right.
It's the aquarium's animal care staff are the Who's. They use positive reinforcement tools such as high volume rewards and enrichment that had previously been successful, to try to keep them away from each other. But,
All right, anything else?
But yeah, because I want to give my 2 cents on this shit. That damn thing, it was 2 males. He was sodomizing him.
Do we know about the people that was
He
watching?
was sodomizing him.
Yeah, but do we know about the guys that was
Wasn't
the voyeurism of the voice called voyeurism, when a weirdo has to watch, I don't know, for animality. I don't know what's going on. He's watching animals. I don't know what's going on with these guys. Anyway,
what you talking about, dog?
Yeah,
What I'm saying is it's 2 males. He had to be sodomizing because it wasn't the same.
I'm not talking about the manatees.
to.
I'm talking about the dudes that was watching.
But this is the dudes that are watching them.
Yeah, but what's wrong with those guys? Not the
They're allowed to mate,
But they said it was natural.
but they knew that it was 2 male. Is that what you're saying? So you let 2 male mate, right? Is that what you're saying?
So
It's natural for animals to mate.
It's natural for males to mate with another male.
Not males. That's what I'm asking you a question.
In any organic kingdom, it's not natural for a male.
So what you're saying is they shouldn't have not been letting them because they knew it was 2 males.
So
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so this is what I'm alluding to. So who's watching and entertaining and cultivating this whole thing? That's what I'm trying to say.
They've been doing it, so they just watched
Obviously.
it to try to make sure that nobody was being hurt. But obviously, he was being hurt. He was tearing his colon up. It's a whole different hole.
They encourage the shit.
It's a whole different hole. The colon and the I don't know what you call air holes, but you know what I mean. Vaginas. That's a whole different hole. The back from the front.
Yeah.
If you put it that way, that's why he ripped it open. You know what I mean? He wasn't supposed to be doing it. But obviously Hugh liked it and he let him do it.
Yeah, he died trying to.
He didn't turn him around, did he?
I mean, wasn't able to. He died out.
I'm saying, did he turn him around?
His brother took his ass and never gave it back. He died receiving ass from his brother.
Exactly. How you doing? Thanks for viewing, guys. Whoever's here, I want to say shout out or hi to y'all. Let us know you're here. Fire Nation, what's up? Maybe out there. That's right.
All right, on to the next one.
All right, we're gonna stay in these zoos. We're gonna stay in these zoos. It's getting crazy up there with them animals. People think animals is real. Yesterday we talked about the man who turned himself into a collie. $40,000 to turn himself into a collie. This one right here, Chinese zoo goes viral. It denies that it's sun bears are humans in disguise. They're saying they're real. So, you know, the zoo says soaring temperatures would not allow a person to wear a costume for any length of time.
Yeah.
So, Fred, what is going on at that zoo?
Let me see. Wait.
Huh? We're not
Yeah.
playing it, Fred. You got to read it to the,
What
for the
the fuck?
people.
Some people think. Hold
Nah,
on, wait. We're going to.
here we go.
All right, here we go. I'm about to read this to y'all. I'm gonna read it just how I'm looking at it. Despite the zoo's denial that these bears are humans,
He
Yeah.
wants to see it.
tourists have been flocking to this zoo to decide it for themselves. Reported Reuters. I don't know who Reuters are.
Well, those,
But,
this is who the people who report on the thing. You don't have to really go with them, but here.
All right.
Read
It says after seeing this bear standing up on the internet,
See him?
yeah, it looked like a person. I wanted to see how it looks in real life, so I came here, a man said, with the surname Yu, who explained that he only half believed the video he saw online, as Chowdoos have
Yeah.
reported it. But the Chinese media will be given was given access to the bears to confirm that they are actually bears. The Associated
You
Press
know, okay.
reported. So because of the way it stands, some people online question whether they're human in disguise, but the Chinese newspaper, the Hangzhou Daily, says further noted that the extreme temperatures will make it physically impossible for a human to wear a bear suit for a long period of time.
So they stand. You can see that plainly is a person.
I don't know.
You think that's a bear standing there like that?
I mean, I know it's 2023 and there's a lot of technology. Ain't nobody gonna be in there sweating the tech they got right now, right? But in the summer, given the very hot temperatures, if you put a fursuit on, it certainly wouldn't last more than a few minutes without lying down, said the zoo. Okay.
They telling people that it's
The
real.
sun bear is the world's smallest bear species, says on the website from the San Diego Zoo, and it's roughly half the size of the American black bear. They stand about 4 to 4.5 feet long and weigh up to 145 pounds. They're also native to Southeast Asia and currently listed as a threatened species in the San Diego Zoo. While Angela's loose skin was cited by some as a reason to believe the bear was a person in ill-fitting a costume, but the bears actually have loose skin. The skin is a way that the bear can protect itself from predators.
I don't believe that bullshit. That thing looked
know.
like it had sneakers on.
Oh no, I didn't see one. Along with its claws and teeth, if a predator were to latch during the struggle, the sun bear could turn loose his skin and bite its attacker, said the San Diego Zoo.
He can turn in his skin. You know how
Yeah,
he just move.
if you got a skin, you can move and just.
Yeah, just bite the shit out of you. Wow.
Yeah, the zoo is firm about what it says that Angela is indeed a sun bear. The Chinese zoo has made headlines in the past for passing the animal off as another. Noted the Associated Press
Is
because
that what y'all want to go see?
Because they slick and they think everybody's stupid. And there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there. But this included. Okay, all right, we ain't reading no more.
Yeah, that's something else.
That's it.
Yeah, but I don't believe it because from the pictures that I see that went up there, that looked like a man in the suit, didn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you gotta
Well,
look
that
at
could be a bear, but
you gotta look at the legs.
the legs, that thing looked like it had some sneakers. So she, look at the back, look at the butt. Don't no bear stand up that tall just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That looked like a suit. That one right there, it looked like, but who could tell? Do you want to run down San Diego and check out that zoo and see if that's a real bear or not? That would be an escapade.
All right, well, let's go to San Diego.
But
Check out
no, that bear is not
the
that
little
important.
3.5 foot
But
tall.
I thought that it was an interesting story. To me, it looks like a man in a suit,
That's 3 feet.
and it's hot and it's sweaty out there.
That's 3 feet tall.
Huh?
I said that's 3 feet tall.
Yeah, well, that thing is like 6 foot, isn't it?
No, I said
Huh?
3.5. I said 3.5 to 4 feet tall.
Listen, what? Well, let me tell you something. This Ohio woman, she refuses to remove this nine and a half foot werewolf from her yard. Why are you laughing? She says she has no plans to remove a nearly 10-foot tall werewolf statue from her yard, despite the warning that she got from her city. She ain't moving it. She's not. She's from Dayton, Ohio, Mary Simmons, and she brought it as a Halloween decoration last October. And she decided to leave it up all damn year. Okay? So she said he's her like a house mascot. She said it's like a security thing. I've seen them things. She said, who wants to break in a house with a 9.5 foot werewolf sitting outside of it? I wouldn't. And you know what? Delivering them groceries and whatnot, they at Halloween they have all them things, and those things are really, really big and scary. And I guess that's why she didn't want to take it down, because it's so damn huge. Where you gonna put it at? It's huge. You have to break it down or whatever.
She said, yeah, just leave
Yeah.
it there. Better
So-
ward off bad spirits. At the very
No,
least.
she been dressing them in various costumes to represent the seasons and the holidays.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and Christmas is Santa Wolf.
Well, she's just you know,
And
like he's gonna get a big Hawaiian shirt and maybe some sunglasses.
yeah, in
and
the
stuff like
summertime,
that.
gotta
In
have
the
a Hawaiian
summertime.
shirt,
Yeah.
some Jordan flip flops.
So, and he also got a name.
Yeah,
His name is Paul.
Paul.
And guess what? He has his own Facebook page and over 2,000 followers on it. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So Simmons said the neighbors have largely been welcoming him. I thought they said his name was Paul.
See me, this motherfucker on
Yeah,
Facebook.
well, that
It's a
wasn't Paul's
statue.
presence
Almost got more
in a yard,
followers
but
than
at
me.
least, but they have did have at least one anonymous complaint to the city of Dayton, which issued them a warning. You know, it's probably somebody that had juice in the city, because the cops probably wouldn't even say nothing. It's her yard. She can do whatever the hell she wants. But the city official said that they have no plans to further enforce the werewolf's removal at this time. So she plans to keep Phil in her yard. His name is Phil, not Paul. That was a typo. She keeps Phil in her yard and says he has taken measures to ensure his presence is safe for neighbors. So, I mean, you know, just because he's a werewolf don't mean that he has to look scary, right?
Right.
So she said she's going to ensure, you know, that her neighbors are safe. I don't think that's bad. What you think? Put your
I mean,
2 cents.
It's a statue. I mean, they got lions, they got gargoyles. Why not a werewolf, right?
Why not?
They don't say anything about they don't say anything about the gnomes. They don't say anything about the little lions and all that stuff. So what the fuck ever. Put whatever. It's your property, right? She owns it.
Yeah,
So what the fuck?
she owns it.
She owns it. So
All right, let's see what we got. I got a couple songs where I got. Let me go into that list. Here we go. Playlist.
some songs.
Hmm.
You ain't got no more
Well, I made a playlist
artists?
for the. I ain't got no more what?
These artists.
Yeah, I got news articles, so they want to hear some music too. So We want to have fun. Let's have some fun with Moody 144,000.
Nice.
Yeah, I just wanna party. Yeah, I just wanna party. Yeah, I just wanna party. Guess what? I just wanna party. Smoke a little weed, maybe liquor with a shorty. I have a lot of fun under the moonlight. It's like everywhere I touch, somebody wanna fight. Somebody got a gun or somebody got a knife. I made it through the day, so I should make it through the night. Should I know how war goes? The opposite on sight. I'm just trying to bag me a shorty get right. Feel me? Why y'all always want kill? I only came here for big bucks and high heels. I only came here for good times and weed deals. So let's have a party. Where's all one love? That's word about Marley. Late get naughty. Off of the Henny Mo, red Patron Bacardi. Yes. I just wanna. I just wanna have fun. Party professional, trying to make it home, not to jail and get sexual. Too many girls about to get next to. Grab a bunch of numbers and take one to the restroom. Fuck the flex and the wrestling. Females got brains, so I'm about to get the testing. Fuck on the way to the crib, I got a Tesla. Wake up in the morning, here niggas got arrested. Always trying to show out, that's why I never go out. I'd rather pop an E-pill in the battle whole house. Says she love the beat, so I let her pull the pole out. It's bustin', I'm bustin' all over her house. VIP, everywhere we at, keep it on her couch. And we ain't gotta wait in no lines or for the let out. I just want. I just wanna have fun. 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 Yikes. What in the world could make me feel this way? What in the world could make me feel this way? I wanna have.
All right, that was Moody 144,000. That was nice. Just want to have fun, Fred. Sometimes people just want to have fun.
I like that.
You know,
Different.
like fun. What are some of the ways that y'all have fun? Y'all think our podcast is fun?
Well, I know y'all listening out there.
Sometimes.
We gotta give y'all a little, a little listen, a little that. We're trying to spread it out for y'all. Mastermind right here.
Well, not the mastermind, but they gotta, you know what I mean? People gotta come up with some stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk, we're gonna bring y'all what we want. We're gonna, you know what I mean? If you want us to bring you what you want, then you gotta participate. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? Or we just have to find ways to entertain them.
Yeah, just do content. I'm with that. We just do content all day and start giving away free shit.
Yeah, I got a prize right here. I'm waiting for the girl to come on so we can show what we was on the ship tour, but she ain't even on here today. So obviously she's busy.
Yeah.
So tell them about this next story, Shred.
Yeah, this some real stink nasty shit, yo.
Oh,
Hold on. California company turns recycled shower and sink water, y'all, into beer.
Well, I'm glad I don't drink beer. Oh my
I don't
God,
even
what
like
beer
that
is
nasty
that?
shit. I don't even drink that nasty shit. It says here, hold on, wait, let's keep going. Epic Clean Tech is what it says. A San Francisco-based water treatment company teamed with Devil's Canyon Brewing Company.
Devil.
Yeah, remember them. To create an epic one-water beer. The Kolsch-style ale made using recycled water from showers, sinks, and washing machines. The fuck? And a 1550 40-story luxury apartment building. The building's global use 14% of all portable water, Aaron. Tarkanovsky, CEO, co-founder of Epic Cleantech, told CNN, almost no buildings reuse the water. That's what we're trying to change. The beer is not currently for sale due to regulations of its banning recycled wastewater. Yeah, so wastewater is fucking banned from being used in commercial beverages, but it's proved to be a right hit of conference and sustainable building technology. What? Okay, so it was a big hit, and so they had a sustainable building technologies conference, and it was a big hit. We ended up producing just over 7,000 cans, not only as a commercial product, but as an educational effort. Tarkanovsky said, and it was meant to tell the water reuse story in a whole new way. What he's trying to say is, frankly, we didn't anticipate the tremendous response that we saw, even though we made 7,000 cans of it. Tarkanovsky said the company is now with talks with breweries around the world that we about to have this fucking
piss beer. Literally piss beer.
Well, whoever said I drink your bath water.
Literally some piss beer.
Piss beer.
That's crazy.
Fucking commercial and shit.
I know. See, that's it. That was the end of it. That's crazy. That don't make no sense. Who in their right mind, Fred, thinks of that stuff?
Y'all want that beer?
Huh?
It says a lot of people are asking for more of it. Is because the guys is they really buying into the environmental story. As an interesting environmental story is what they say.
So if it sells, it's cheap product. You know what I mean?
They say the beer actually tastes good.
Listen, they're in the biggest building, and it's like the building gets so much water. You know what I mean? And the water's not being used. And so they're taking the water that's not being used and the water that they're recycling the water that's being used. In the big building, there's a lot of water. That building carries a lot of water. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean all the water is being used.
So if you shower to get clean, right?
You have a 46-story building.
Yeah, but we take showers to be clean. We goodness gracious. So we want to take that water along with all the other water, and we're going to refine that in the beer, and then we're going to drink the beer.
Because it says on
like
water.
Corona.
It says on waterways.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't drink beer.
I don't drink
beer. And these people, they just wanted to drink the damn beer or something because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? They just wanted to drink the beer or something.
They just want to drink bath water.
I'll drink your bath water.
That's what they said. So
that's nasty.
You know what, dude?
It's more nasty.
Yeah. You know the old saying? Oh my God.
That was a lot, right?
They gotta call it bath water beer. It's gotta be called bath water beer.
Bath water beer. That's what it was. All right, next listen. This lady here. Is this a lady or a man? Go here. So this realtor was accused of sipping milk from a seller's fridge.
Some old motherfucker.
And they found him over 15. They found him over $15K and suspended him from the job at least. Oh, where was this at? Canadian. So they were slapped with a $15,000 fine after home surveillance footage captured him going into a client's fridge between showings and laying his lips on the family's milk container for a refreshing sip of vitamin D. Now even that part, you go in there and you just turn the milk carton up to your head. You're nasty because you're just selling the house for this family.
Nah, but some people.
And you don't know but how do I know? If I come to your crib, how do I know who turned it up to their head before I did? Some people do that.
Some people just ain't got home training.
Not at all.
They ain't got no value.
They would have popped you.
It didn't even matter because he was thirsty. And it's an opportunity. You ain't
They
thinking
had
about-
bottles of water in there. If you
You're not
did
thinking
it,
about. You're not
he
thinking about.
still not open the fridge at all.
Listen, here's the thing. That's probably given that job was he probably wasn't a smart dude. A smart dude would know it's probably cameras in the house. I'm not going to do something like that here. Stick somebody else's shit out somebody else's refrigerator, not no client. All those thoughts ain't going through his head.
It was unprofessional in so
Fucking
many ways.
Dumbass. Another dummy. Another big dummy.
So, the realtor, Michelle, they called her Mike Rose, had been waiting for a potential buyer at the client's house. She was in Kamloops, British Columbia on July 16th last year when he began poking around the seller's fridge. He was poking around. So, setting his sights on the family's milk jug, he grabs it and he takes a sip straight from the container before placing it back, believing that no one would suspect the lactose lawlessness. Unbeknownst to Rose, that fella had a Ring camera set up for our children in the living room, and that's what got his ass caught.
Oh my God, is he drinking milk out of our carton?
I know it was like that. I know that's what they were saying. Oh my God, look, and there's the videos right there. They're looking dead at him. So, they were in shock and creeped out. That's it. Every part of it they said every part of it was just such an invasion of privacy. And, it's an invasion of their home. It definitely is an invasion. So, it's crazy.
Well, who had the first bowl of cereal after he drank it, though?
Nobody. They threw that shit out of me. She said, my husband came back home and he watched me throw half a gallon of milk in the trash. He looking at me like I'm crazy in there. And he said, what are you doing? And she said, you don't even want to know. She said, you don't even want to know. And then what?
He didn't know.
There he is.
He wanted
That's
to
the
go.
milk drinker.
This fucking asshole. Look at this. He looks
like
He
Sugar
looks like-
Bear.
He looks like a prick.
Yeah, and he's white. So to make matters worse,
He said I was thirsty.
He
was like, I was thirsty.
He
man.
shared that our camera also caught Rose inadvertently breaking the arm of her couch when sitting down on it on another occasion. He sat a different occasion. He sat down on the arm of her couch and broke that. It was a wreck.
He need to take this
He was a wreck, and he still ain't sell the damn house.
He need to go be a comedian, bro. Talk about this story. Try to be a real estate agent and fuck. I kept fucking up. I fucking said, dude, I went to go see a client and I was thirsty. And fuck, they had a refrigerator in the first gallon of milk.
She confronted Rose after another viewing 2 days later, asking him if he wished to share anything with her about the previous visit. And he answered the milk because he knew he was busted. So following that confession, they submitted the footage to the British Columbia Financial Services Authority, and that's an arm of the Canadian government that overlooks and they regulate the Canadian financial institutions. In what world do you think that this is ever okay to do?
In his world.
You wouldn't even do that in your own family.
No, because
house.
I was raised. I was
raised like that.
I wasn't raised by wolves. You understand?
It's very unbecoming for a person of authority to have authority to come in someone's house, offer it to another one. You know what I mean? He got fined 20,000 Canadian dollars, which is approximately $15,000, $15,162 American. So 15,000. He walked away with that, and he's also being forced to pay almost $1,900 in enforcement expenses, with both fines needing to be paid within 6 months. Yep, so he got 6 months to come up with $17,000. I rounded everything off. 17 G's he got to come up with in 6 months.
You need to get on stage and talk about this and make some money to pay this shit off.
No, that's what he needs to do. That's a shame. He was also immediately fired. You know that.
Of course, it was fire.
Yeah, after
Hey, so you got free time, bro. Get on stage and do some shit.
He called his
fucking time.
actions. He said his actions was very unfortunate and very uncharacteristic decision.
Hey, when you're thirsty, you're thirsty.
You
right?
say he never done that kind of thing before. Yeah, right. Like you went for the milk, you must have been hungry, not thirsty. You didn't even take a bottle of water, or if anything, you had took a bottle of water, maybe the people might not have said nothing. They might have thought maybe we might have left a cooler or an ice bucket out with some water in it.
No.
Yes, you do. You would
He's
do
not.
something.
That guy did not think. He said, "I'm thirsty," and that fucking the refrigerator. First
They
of
ain't
all, the
forgiving
refrigerator
him.
was glowing. Right, the refrigerator was glowing first. First, the refrigerator had to glow for him to go in it. It lit up, and then he opened it and he saw that fucking wonderful.
This is
gallon of milk.
what he said. He said, although I have apologized directly to the homeowners, I know that the actions like this are not quickly forgiven nor easily forgotten. The milk drinking agent, he said, I will be spending the next few weeks considering my actions, better understanding why I would do this, and working to ensure this kind of behavior never occurs again. He was also suspended until further investigation from his position at Royal LePage Kamloops Realty, the real estate agency that the real estate agency, they let him go. They shared that statement. So it's unclear if he's been reinstated though.
I gotta see the name of the picture of this girl. She had chubby John too, so you know she was mad when she saw it.
They did sell the home. They said the milk fiasco fortunately didn't cause any issues with Fullerton selling the home because she has since moved out. All right.
She had chubby John.
Well, that has nothing to do with the sale of the home. Well, he was ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is sometimes you know you need
shoulda known.
you need a nanny cam. Don't trust
If I
them.
get caught drinking some milk out this
Don't
chubby
trust
John
him.
fridge, she gonna be mad as hell.
Don't trust them. You need a nanny cam or something. Don't trust them.
Them big girls like to eat.
You was crazy. You made me. Well, our girl's not here today. I don't know.
She was
You
mad.
know, she has some, huh?
She was mad as fuck. You know,
Who
he
was
shouldn't even
mad?
went in his fucking refrigerator. Shouldn't even went in the refrigerator. Like what? Why you even go in the refrigerator, dog? Why you go in the refrigerator? That's what I want to know.
You crazy. Yeah. Well, as I was saying, the girl's not here today. You know, we usually we got a new co-host. Her name Fire Nation Flames. She's a music artist, and you know she's bringing a lot of things to the table, as far as connections and things like that. She owns her own record label, Middle Fire LLC, and she's also a Grammy considered artist. So we're gonna hear something from her right now. This is called The Flames Is Hot.
Right.
The flames is hot. You see 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 the flames is hot. You gotta
The temperature rising by the moment. Sound the alarm, I feel the crew swarming. Feel space, we wake, got something to say. So the flames on the ground, I feel the blue breeze, which you praise me. In bed, feeling lazy, sexual experience. Oh, by your behavior, rearrange your mind to that full shape of bang. Backs to the flames, say hot, I say my name, snap back. They don't know how to act, naturally home that. Green up the wild will make you feel like a hobbit. Say it with your chest on the body. Roll hot time. Hope you ate your wings, cause I'm a custom breed. You take the heat. I'm about to blow the difference gigs. And I always say, the mission's complete. Miss Green.
You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. Why didn't you see the blaze is hot? You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. Why didn't you see the blaze is hot?
Yeah, I don't know if that's religion.
I don't really believe to make it sick. You need a border with shit. I wonder how I dust these clowns with circles when I stagnate. You start to go down the rise and they can friend to me. It's the end of your everything if I'm your enemy. Passion got you sweating, so be real to smoke. When I'm hot, I'm real hot, don't tap me through. What's that push in my kitchen without a still pot? Deposit up front so you have it or not. Put your money in your mouth is to put the heart throb. Silent, talk like me. Girls wear butt pads, trying to walk like me. Shakes when I take a step, catch your breath. You might need an asthma pop, quiet cause your mouth is wet. Quench your thirst, take season left to rest. Put the bag in the dish, see the blaze is hot.
You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. Why didn't you see the blaze is hot? You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot. You see the blaze is hot.
Yeah, yep, the flames is hot. Yep. And you know she was accompanied by Judah Priest.
Nice.
All right, yes. So, what's
Hey,
going
listen.
on, Fred?
All right, so this is crazy as shit, y'all.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Um,
I'm hungry.
this sound like a movie. All right, so this one is about Upper Darby. The director of the parking enforcement.
Local news.
Yeah, the director of the parking enforcement, the director of the parking authority up there was charged with theft from the meters. All right, so I need to figure this out because if she's thinking it, she's thinking it herself.
Just read it and see.
Law enforcement officials in Upper Darby on Monday announced charges against the township's director of parking enforcement, claimed that she stole money collected from the parking meters in for her own use. According to Delaware County District Attorney Jack Stolzheimer, Shalika Coles, 45, who served as Upper Darby's director of parking enforcement for just over 3 years, was charged with theft, receiving stolen property, related charges after a months-long investigation into her conduct. And that's horrible, very unfair. Every time we came up there, definitely put our coins in the kiosk to make sure we're safe, a visitor to Upper Darby told NBC. She said the charges related to Cole's alleged misuse of funds collected from the parking meters. What's going on? Where it go at? Okay. All right, it says,
That's it.
all of us working in government has a sacred trust to act in the best interests of our communities. The defendant was entrusted with one of the basic functions of government, collecting parking meter money and depositing the cash. However, rather than acting in the best interest of the citizens of Upper Darby, the defendant is alleged to have taken a portion of the parking meter cash and used it to purchase food, birthday cakes, office parties, and restaurant trips for the defendant and her staff. This kind of behavior erodes the public trust and must be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, Stolzheimer said in a statement. In addition to the DA alleged that Coles avoided parking violations for her family members. According to Stolzheimer, investigators believe Cole allegedly told employees to give all the coins collected from the parking meters to an employee in her office, who would convert the coins into cash that Coles would then store on her desk. Damn,
she just.
she was living. She's like a king.
Yeah, took the money like they don't they have a way of knowing how much money is coming up out of them meters?
No, they can't. Counting that money is just free flowing. In an interview from the officer, Stolzheimer claimed Coles admitted to using these funds for purchases of food, birthday cakes, and office parties and restaurant trips for her and her staff. Okay, sounds pretty plausible. Overall, Stolstheimer claimed that Coles has stolen $4,314 through about and about $2,037 have been returned. What the? Are you serious? That's what they're crying about. In a statement, Stolstheimer claimed that Coles told officers that she used the parking meter funds as petty cash as a fund used for her office. The court documents not charges. Charges weren't found. They note that charges were filed on Monday, and Coles is awaiting preliminary hearing. Coles is currently out on administrative leave. She didn't get locked up, so she ain't had to pay no bill, so she good.
No, she didn't get locked up.
No, she ain't got to pay no bill. She probably
I know, but she's gonna get off of that, and she's gonna say she used it for petty cash. You know, for the office, for the parties, for the office and stuff like that. So that's what funded the money. So otherwise, if the money's not being counted, and they don't know how much is coming out of those meters, how can they tell exactly how much she took?
Here's what I think. She set a precedent. Now they're going to have to figure out a way to compensate these people who work their backs around the clock, keeping our cities and
No, the trust is broken.
good structure. Yeah, well,
The trust is broken.
it said
You know what I mean?
over a year
How do you
span.
trust everybody who's taking the money out that we're being charged to park in these places?
They said over a year span, or wherever that time that she had, she took a few $1,000s. I ain't no damn money.
No, it's not. Because they covered the celebrations for everybody's birthday and holiday parties and shit like that.
Yes, so she did that shit for the employees.
Mhm. I don't think nothing's gonna happen over there, but it was an interesting
It
story.
ain't gonna happen. It is mad.
What a way to try to ruin somebody's life with. They should have had some kind of fun for them anyway
All right.
to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that's about our 2 cents on these stories. You know what I mean?
And here's the thing, and now putting businesses like that, morale counts. They need to figure out a way to pay them people.
I don't know. It's crazy. And some people do some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do
That
stuff.
shit's good as fuck.
Sometimes you do stuff and you put yourself in, don't put yourself in a position where you can't do things that you want to do. I don't know. Sometimes you have to pull back. Sometimes you have, you know what I mean? But most of the time, make sure you're in the right spot.
I mean, if you're gonna peel off the top, don't get caught.
Sure.
If you're gonna peel off the top, making sure who's in is in and who's out is out. Because whoever was eaten told.
Yeah,
Whoever is left out told.
yeah. And some people are peeling off their own lives. Such as this Arlington nun. She's been accused of breaking her chastity
Oh yeah.
vow.
She started fucking y'all. You want to be fucking.
Let's read the story and see if she was. It says she was being accused. Okay.
Okay.
An Arlington nun at the center of a scandal was found guilty of violating her vow of chastity with a priest from outside the Catholic Diocese in Fort Worth, Texas. The Reverend Mother Teresa Agnes Gerlach was subsequently dismissed after the Vatican sided with Bishop of Fort Worth Michael Olson's investigation. Through her attorney, Gerlach has denied the public allegation she violated a vow of chastity. She also denies admitting to Bishop Olson that she broke the biblical sixth commandment, something attorneys for the diocese state in response to a lawsuit from Gerlach. The diocese released a statement on June 1st, which read in part, upon conclusion of an investigation initiated on May 24th, 2023, the most Reverend Michael F. Olson, Bishop of the Diocese of Fort Worth and Pontifical Commission, commissary of the monastery, goddamn, in Arlington, Texas, found the Reverend Mother Teresa Agnes Gerlach of Jesus Crucified, OCD, prioress of the monastery, guilty of having violated the sixth commandment of the Decalogue and her vow of chastity with a priest from outside the Diocese of Fort Worth. Therefore, as Pontifical Commissary of the monastery in Arlington, Texas, like that's a tongue twister, and as the Bishop of Diocese of Fort Worth, Bishop Olson dismissed Mother Teresa Agnes from the order of Discount.
He sounded like he was just jealous.
Carmelites. Well, they sent this statement to CBS News in Texas as well. Bishop Michael Olson is absolutely unjust and unconscionable in the light of morale. How do you say that? Canonical and natural law. Damn. Mother Superior will be appealing this immoral and unjust decision that is not subject to canonical action. In addition, the lawsuit will continue full speed ahead.
They trying to ruin her life.
During this month of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, we ask for all that lay faithfully to pray for reparation to the Lord's pierced heart for the Reverend Mother Teresa of Jesus Crucified. Her sufferings as a true scapegoat will be lifted by our crucified and risen Lord.
First, we're going to say that's a very touchy topic, reparation. Let's find a new word to use. She don't know damn reparation for that. We still fighting for our reparation here. We don't know what the hell we talking about.
Earlier that week,
media, I need to use different words. I'll use reparation.
Bishop also sent the Order of Nuns a letter blaming a lawsuit they filed for inciting hatred and animosity against him. The attention of international media and hindering its power to investigate the Reverend Mother. The letter denied the request from the monastery of the Most Holy Trinity to allow priests to visit and resume daily mass and confession. The normal daily activities at the monastery were canceled since last month and they won't resume. Also wrote, until the nuns cease this behavior and demonstrate love for and obedience to the Holy Church and our holy pastors, and until the lawsuit is completed or withdrawn. The letter cited church rules that Mass only needs to be made available when it can be conveniently done, and that grave sins only need to be confessed once per year. Olson stopped priests from visiting the 10 nuns in late April after he accused Gerlach of adultery. The diocese copied data from computers and a phone earlier this month before agreeing to return the devices. The nuns filed a civil lawsuit after Olson denied their choices for representation within the church's legal process, instead appointing someone of his choice. They argue the organization is not subject to the local bishop, but answers directly to the Vatican.
Of course.
An organization that has supported the nuns for decades has publicly backed them in this dispute. The Ladies Auxiliary to the Descaled Carmelite nuns told CBS News Texas, "We strongly advocate for daily mass to return to the monastery for our nuns and community." At least 50 people a day attended the mass at the monastery, the group said in a written statement. The group, which has more than 225 members, helps with groceries, feast day meals, and general fundraising for the nuns. The group's outgoing president, Natalie Strand, says she never thought she would need to advocate for the nuns in the way she is now. She ain't doing a good job. But in the face of justice I am proud to stand publicly behind them, to use my voice to support and advocate for them, to join them and others in prayer, and will continue to do exactly that. She wrote that in an email. So Gerlach has 30 days to appeal the decision of the dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of the Apostle Life.
All right, so let me get this right. We're talking about
So what's up with the man that you
Hold on,
was
wait,
doing?
no. Oh, no, let me say this. We're talking about a man and a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about a man and a woman doing their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about two
Mm-hmm.
male manatees as brothers.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a man and a woman just
Mm-hmm.
okay, and we're talking about Catholics who ain't had a real good reputation lately in the last few thousand years, and also the last few couple of years in the mainstream media. Okay, the archdiocese. Okay, the leapfrog priest, the Chester child molester priest, and the nuns ain't getting no meat whatsoever. So they just fucking gotta serve in their religion, not getting what they, want to get as women or whatever. So why the fuck not? Maybe you won't have fucking priests screwing them little goddamn boys if they had women. Maybe you wouldn't have these motherfucking nuns, whatever scandals they had going on. If they could be like, I don't know, human, man and woman, boy meets girl and all that stuff. I don't understand.
Yeah, but they condone everything else.
Yeah, they condone the bullshit. So I don't know. I think I want to say I'm thinking it's a precedent, and if it's a precedent, then change it in a way that creates divine order and balance. That's what that whole fucking thing is about.
Yeah, but see, when these nuns and stuff go to these monasteries and stuff, they take a vow. So the vow is that they're not gonna
That vow
have
don't work.
sex and all that stuff or whatever. You know what I mean?
That vow ain't been working.
Nah.
That vow ain't been working out.
Yeah, they've been working in thousands of years and hundreds of years. It hasn't been working. You
It's
know
never
what I mean?
worked. So.
I don't know about the nuns, but this is the first that I'm hearing. Maybe I heard it before and don't remember, but this is like the most I hear about these nuns. You know what I mean?
Nuns are a big deal. They smoke weed and they fucking now. So.
It is crazy. Don't eat all my candy. Please, don't eat it.
I don't even eat candy. But
he's eating the lot. It don't.
Damn, it's these.
I gotta have my little munchies.
It's these little chewy candy joints.
They got nerds.
They covered in nerds.
They gummy clusters. Nerd gummy clusters. They're good. Don't leave. But people like to eat your stuff and leave you 3 or 4 and think you'd be happy with that.
And other people are buying another pack, I believe.
No, it's not other people will buy you another pack. It's the thing that I have it now. You had some. You had enough. Now I'm on the bottom of the bag.
I ain't no more. I'm done, you guys. I'm done.
Alright, we don't got no more
It's
stories
addictive.
for y'all. We
Got
don't
nicotine
have
in it.
Huh?
It's addictive. It got nicotine in it.
I know. Well, you know what else is addictive? I'm gonna tell y'all. We're gonna talk about one of our local places, and this Camden's Jackson Fried Chicken. They're changing their name and they're changing their location. So if you ever had that Southern Goodness, they've been on Claiborne Street in Camden for 19 years. So they're not only changing their location, they're going to change the name to Jackson Station. How about that? It's now located at 123 Broad Street in Camden, right across the street from Town and Country United Bank, according to, the Wilcox Progressive area.
Camden what? New Jersey?
Camden, that's right, Camden.
Uh-huh.
Owners of this new location is more convenient to downtown and has more room for customers who want to dine in, need that chicken. They got a drive-through, pickup only, but it's convenient if you can enter from Caldwell Street. And that candidate, the first week in the new location has been busy as customers check out the new location. So it's a new location. So make sure you ever had that chicken?
Yeah, but we got a Broad Street in Camden.
Broadway.
We got Broadway.
Who knows? People, it's a typo. Okay, where's the Town and Country United Bank?
I don't know. That's what I said. It's a Town and Country United Bank in Camden.
Is that Camden?
I don't know. I know.
I got that from off the Camden website.
I know I be busy a lot. And I don't be around a whole lot. But God damn,
19 years, I never.
I know I ain't been going that damn long. What the fuck is going on in my town? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I gotta further research this.
Yeah, well, where'd I get that from?
Let's say Camden.
Yeah, maybe that's down the way down south somewhere.
But
that's what I had. I don't know. It was on the Black Belt News Network. Y'all ever go there?
The Black Belt News Network, no.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I get some news like this. That's Black Belt News. They ain't even around our county, so. Yeah, I was there. I was like, y'all ever had that chicken? I never had that chicken. I like crown chicken. I like crispy crunchy chicken. That's the good chicken. That's what we deal with.
I be trying to stay away from the fries, but if I do, I like the crown. I fuck with the crown.
I think we had fun.
Fast.
I think we're gonna make it.
Fast chicken moves.
Give y'all a little bit of stories.
Can't never go wrong with crown chicken.
Can't never. I was gonna play something. Oh my God, but I don't do that. So I'm gonna play something. Get us up out of here. It's easy. You heard what I said. It's easy to play. It's so easy to skip on there, right? What you say, Fred? You got anything else for the people?
Nah,
Before we
really.
get up out of here, gave y'all our stories, gave y'all our opinions today, and a little bit of music. So, we don't have anybody viewing or asking questions to put their opinion in, so we're gonna end this up with this song. Check it
Ain't no running, two-stepping, shorty stretch your head. We talking cars, I'm looking fly, shorty time to live. I see that bitch with the envy every time they stare. But it's all about you, ain't no one scared. She bad, but she turned real good with it. Tough might take it to the hood with it. And no swimmers, ain't word in it. I'm sure how to roll with a hood nigga. New weeds, I got my own style. Might check it out. I see the shorty, she cool, she see your legend now. I see the squeeze, I'm with her, then we check it out.
I like that remix.
Sound like house party. Sound like a house party. Kid and play.
Alright, y'all, we out of here. So see y'all guys tomorrow.